What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're going to be drawing Pirate Poco from Brawl Stars. Now we're going to get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So starting on the left side we're going to draw in a circle, starting from the very top, come all the way down towards the bottom of the eye, and then back up towards the top. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So we want to line up the top of the circle, we're going to come down towards the same height, and bring that back up towards the top. Now we're going to draw two ovals along the inside edge of the eyes for the pupils. So start on the left, come all the way down towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now I'm going to fill the outside area of the eyes in black. Now to move to the center and draw on the nose. Right in the middle, we're going to start with a point. From this point, we'll angle down and out toward the left, and then the right. And we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's fill the nose in black. Now we're going to move down and draw on the mouth. Let's start with a straight line going across the center, and then we're going to round out the corners of the mouth, going out and then back in, almost like a half circle. And we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's separate out the teeth. We're going to draw two straight lines, one on the left and then one on the right. Let's draw the lower half of the head. We're going to start underneath the left eye. We'll draw a half circle coming down underneath the mouth, and we'll pull that up on the right side. Now we're going to draw a large circle for the top of the head. From the left side, we're going to step down, curve out, round up the side of the head, come up towards the top. Now we're just going to bring this down and then in on the right side. I'm going to tuck that in behind the lower jaw. Now we're going to go to the left side of the head and draw the edge of the headband. So we start out here, curve up in the middle, and then pull that down on the right side. Let's add the tied ends of the bandana. Starting out here, curve out, and then up. Now we're going to curve in the opposite direction in behind the head, going up and then down. Let's go back to the bottom. We're going to curve down and then out. And then again, curving the opposite direction, we're going to tuck this in behind. Let's add a fold. In between the top and bottom, we're going to curve up and then out. And then in between these two lines, we'll curve out and then down, aiming towards that point. Now we go back to the center of the forehead and add the crossbones. In the center, we'll start with a point. From here, we're going to angle up and out towards the left, and then the right. Let's add the ends of the bone. From here, we're going to draw almost like a half circle, curving around and in. Do the same thing on the right, and we'll do that one more time, going out and then in. And then from the inside, we'll draw that same angled line coming in. Now we want to take that and flip it over along the bottom. Let's start on the left side, angle down and out. The same thing on the right. And then we'll add those two half circles. And around. And we'll do that one more time. Coming down and up. And then from the inside, we're going to angle up and in towards the center. We want to draw that same crossbone in behind the eyes, but we're only going to see the ends. So let's start on the left side, curve up and then down. We'll curve out and then in behind the eyes. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Start with the top curve and then the side. I'm going to take that and flip it over on the inside. Starting from the top of the eye, we'll curve up and then down, curve in and then out. And line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now we want to take those and flip it over along the bottom. Let's start on the left side, curve out and in, And come down and up. And then we're going to do the same thing on the inside of the eye. Start from the bottom, curve down and up, curve in and then back out. Let's move down and draw on the sides of the body. Starting on the left side, we curve out and down towards the hip. Line this up on the right. Do the same thing. Now we're going to connect the hips with the curve. Moving down the middle and back up. We're going to step up and draw that same curve to the top of the belt. Now we're going to draw the inside edge of the vest. Leaving a gap in the center, go to the left side, draw a straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to follow the same curve of the belt, going out and up towards the side of the body. And directly underneath the chin in the center, we're going to curve down and out in behind the vest on the left and right. Let's add some stripes along the shirt. From the bottom corners of the vest, we're going to step up, curve down and up, step up, draw that twice. We can do that one more time. Stepping up, down and up, go up towards the top, and do that again. Let's add the end of the belt on the left hip. From the corner, we're going to curve out and then down, going down with an angled line. I just want to taper that back up toward the bottom of the belt. And then from here, we're going to draw a straight line going up towards the top. Then we're going to draw the shirt coming down underneath the belt. So we'll start from the right hip, angle down and out. And we're going to follow the same curve of the belt coming across. And then in the middle, we're going to add a notch, an upside down V. And then we'll continue across towards the left. Now from the center, we're going to step down, draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down for the lower torso. Leaving a gap in the middle, go to the left side, curve out and down towards the left heel. Go to the right, curve out and down towards the right heel. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, I'm going to curve down and up towards the toes. And do the same thing on the right. Now let's round out the top of the foot. Starting from the left, we'll curve up and then in. Now I'm going to move back up and draw the outside edge of the pant. From the corner of the belt, we're going to step in, curve out, and then down. And then from the right side, we're going to step in, curve out, and down towards the same height. Now let's tear up the edge of the pant. Starting back on left, up with an angle, down, up, and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Then from the top of the foot, I'm going to curve this up and in behind the pant, leaving a little overlap on the outside. Let's go back down towards the top of the foot. We're going to add a crease. Curve in and then down, aiming towards the heel. Let's separate out the toes. From the tip of the foot, we're going to step in, draw a short curve going up, step over, and draw that twice. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. Let's start with the arm on the left holding the broom guitar. So on the top of the body, we're going to step out, curve down, and then out towards the wrist. And then from here, we're going to wrap around the thumb. Going up, down, and round out the thumb, and then go back up. Now add the palm, curving down and in with a short curve. Now we're going to draw the fingers wrapped around the broomstick. So we're going to start with an oval right beside the thumb, going up, around, and then in. Do that 2 more times, starting from the bottom of the first finger. And we'll add 1 more just below. And then we'll draw the broomstick in behind the fingers. Starting from the top, draw a straight line going up. Go to the top of the thumb and draw that same length line. We're going to close off the top with a half circle, going up and then down. Now we want to move down and draw the edge of the broom before we draw on the handle. So over on the left, we're going to curve up and in, add a notch. We're going to draw a V, curve in and then down on the inside. And then we'll continue the side of the broomstick from the thumb coming down and then from the bottom finger coming down. Let's go back to the outside. We're going to draw 2 straight angled lines coming in, close off the bottom with a straight line. And from the inside, draw a straight line coming down, and then close this off with another straight line. Now from the bottom corners, we start by curving out and then in. Go in the opposite direction on the right side. And then from the bottom, we'll just draw a short angled line coming out. Now I'm going to connect the left and right side with a curve coming down in the center. We're going to add 2 notches. Start by curving down and in. Add that upside down V. Continue across. We'll add 1 more. And we'll go up on the inside. And then from the top of the notches, we're going to curve out and then up. Let's go to the right and do the same thing. Going in, up towards the top. Now let's draw the bottom of the arm. Starting from the inside edge of the handle, curve in and then up with a short line, step down, curve in and then up behind the body. Let's add 2 nails on either side of the handle. Starting on the left side, we're going to draw a small rectangle. Start with those 2 lines, close off the top and bottom. Let's move over towards the right and do the same thing. And then we'll add 1 more just down below. And then we'll connect the nail heads to the broomstick with 2 lines, coming in and also along the inside. Now I'm going to move over and draw on the right arm. I'm going to line up the inside of the arm on the right, curve out and down towards the wrist. And we draw a small half circle for the thumb. At the end of the thumb, we're going to add a bracket. Now let's curl around 3 fingers. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, we're going to come down and then bend that up, step down, curve out and up the second finger. Now the third finger, we're going to pull this up underneath the head. Start out here, curving out, and then pulling that up underneath the head. Let's add the cuff of the sleeve and some stripes. From the edge of the thumb, we're going to step in, curve in, and back out. We're going to continue this curve going all the way up towards the top of the arm. Stepping up, once, and 1 more along the top. Let's do the same thing over on the right. From the top of the wrist, we're going to step up, we're going to curve across, and then up, and then we'll continue that same curve going all the way up towards the top of the arm. And that's pretty much it. There's Pirate Poco from Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.